Good afternoon, YouTube. Out here today with Meeker Extreme on his new Beta 125 RRS 4-stroke. So he's been having some fun with this, and yeah, just getting out finally with all this Rona madness. He's kind of doing pretty good. This little 125 looks like a lot of fun to me. I was gonna buy one too, but fate didn't let me. Oh, that was tighter than I thought.
The CBS miss.
Oh, fuck.
Woo! It's okay, I'm just laying down.
You alright?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh.
It's like...
This is single track for sure. Dang, he's kind of turned it up. Well, like out of practice. Not that I don't always suck, right, guys? Oh, this is a bit of a predicament. Whew. I'm in a shape, but round definitely feels like that shape. Really wish I had better handguards. Whew. Go 125!
No, I need the run up. The only bike I've ever been like, oh, I need a run up.
See how the 125 does? This is pretty steep. Go, buddy, go! I don't know if I'm gonna make it up this shit. Oh well. We got this. This thing is a tractor. I love this thing. No clutch, quarter throttle. That is a beautiful thing about this 390.
Yeah, it's like beta, do a 250.
Or
The ideal.
like a 200 at least. So my topic for today is buying a $10,000 dirt bike or dual sport, depending on how you look at this, make you a better rider. And is the beta worth it? I'll lump that in there. Is beta worth it? There's complex questions, which kind of depends on who you are and how much money you make, I guess, in a lot of ways. Everything that I've done today and otherwise on my channel could be completely and totally done on any dual sport, like a KLX, a DRZ. In fact, I've done almost all this stuff with said bikes with, you know, various degrees of success. But admittedly, the beta is really expensive. It is not a cheap bike. And I think the crowning features of this bike is the suspension, lightweight, and the engine makes a great amount of power. You know, it's about the same displacement as a DRZ 400, but has way more power, it's fuel injected, yada yada yada. So, and it weighs like wet, I think it weighs like 260 pounds, stock anyway. And that's, you know, that's a good package. You get a lot, I think, for your money with the beta. And I would say that the suspension and the engine and everything else, lightweight, being easier to pick up, has it made me a better rider? It's made me more confident. I don't think it's necessarily made me a better rider. So that's kind of a hard question. You don't just get better because you buy a better bike. I'd say that's kind of a misnomer. But I feel a little bit more confident, and it will go over stuff a lot better. So these bikes are great. They offer you to enhance your abilities. Like if you're kind of feeling like you're overwhelming the KLX or DRZ, then, you know, it might be time to step to a beta or something along those lines. But if you don't, then you're fine with what you got, especially if you got it for a good deal. Like I've said before, you don't need to spend 10 grand on a dirt bike to have fun or for it to be absolutely awesome. Now, it's nice. I definitely, you know, I like to drop bikes a lot, so the lighter weight compared to picking up a DRZ, oh, it's awesome. I think the beta is worth it, I think, compared to KTM and Husky, though. I'd agree with that. You get a good suspension, good engine. I think it's reliable. I think beta's reliability may even be better than KTM and Husky. So anything of worth, or what's it worth to you, is based on what you're willing to spend. But do I feel like I got 10 grand's worth of fun out of this bike so far? Absolutely. And I'm not a good rider. Perfect area to camp. Second gear, love me. This is fun. I like this. Woo! This is good stuff. And this is where, like, Mark is on a Beta 125, kicking my ass at the shit, because one, he's probably not talking like I am, and two, he's just a lot more badass than I am. I have about all the skill of a freaking fat kid in an electric cart in Walmart. Oh. Okay. Over the log we go. There we go. So just coming from the 125 to the back to the 390. Is the Beta the Beta 390 worth it over a budget dual sport? Now that may be a kind of an extreme case, but oh yeah, I don't know where that goes. The Beta is funny because I could ride it slower, more comfortably, and have way more power than that ever will. Like that, you just I don't have to make gear changes, I don't have to worry about stuff. This thing is a freaking tank when it comes to torque and low end. So for me, that's every bit worth it, because we went all the way down and are coming back up, and we'll get to the end before those Jeep guys even make it one way. That was pretty good. I didn't see him do that in time. But it does prove, you know, the 125's got its place. It's a fun bike. And for every person, it's kind of your personal preference on what bikes you like too, and kind of feeling. But to me, the bike would be kind of hard pressed for me to have. But you know, comparing my 390 to other bikes, there's no comparison between this and a DRZ, that's for sure. Will a DRZ do it? Absolutely. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this. It's indecisive, but you know, guys, I just feel like you get out and ride, it don't matter what the fuck you ride, really. So if you need to use your Corona money that you just got from Daddy Trump, go get yourself a brand new Beta. Don't really matter which one, and that's a good down payment, you know. Okay, Lex, look at that. Speaking of the devil, should have asked him if I could ride his bike. Whoa, yeah, I love being able to do that. Yeah, so yeah, been a little bit and getting past the what I call the honeymoon phase of this bike, which is, you know, okay, I bought a Beta, spent a lot of money on it, it's awesome, and now I've smashed it up a few times, dropped it, broke one of the handguards off. Yeah, I still love it. It stands on its own as a great bike, instead of just having to say, I spent all this money on this bike, look at my big dick, you know. Yeah, I just I want it to last. It's a good dual sport. It's fun, and I plan to keep it. And I think investing in a bike like this for the long term, and getting it new, and knowing that you're the only one to molest it. Alright, he's gonna go up that way. I went down that way, so. Yeah, like it's worth it if it's an investment to you. If you're gonna keep this bike for, you know, let's say you keep it for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, it's well worth the money in my opinion, and I don't, for those who've had these bikes for a long time, they really haven't had issues that were significant, I don't think. And I ride like a pansy, so I expect this engine to last forever. Uh-oh. Good news is, I got over it. It's not the bike, it's the person. And if all you can afford is a cheap 90s, you know, dual sport that you paid, you know, $1,500 for, dude, stick with it. You know, maybe after you buy it, put $100 away a month for, you know, I don't know, a few years. Have that bike for a few years, put a few $100 away a month, and save up for a Beta. Not everybody can do it, but no, that would be probably the best way, I think, to get your way into it. All right, guys, have a good one. Ferret face out.